Okay, good afternoon and welcome to Daily 3D Revolves. Today I'm going to be doing the Design Spark mechanical tutorial, and I'm going to be creating a man's wedding ring, and we're going to project the shape onto it, and then we're going to revolve that shape around it, and we're going to put it into the ring. So we'll go ahead and open up Design Spark. We're going to create a new design. Then we'll go ahead and click on it, come over here to the plan view, and we're going to create a I'll just round it off and say a 30mm ring. So what we're going to do is draw a line from center there out 15. Well, let's just go 28. So we'll go 14. Okay, now we're going to go create the shape to revolve. So we'll go 4mm. Select the click off, get that line tool again, go another 4 down. Select the click off. We're going to go add some thickness to this. 2.5. Select the click off. Grab the line tool again. Type in 2.5. Select the click off. We're going to grab that 3-point arch. Go from endpoint to endpoint. And then we're going to put a curve on it. Alright, now we're going to get rid of this line here. I'm going to go to pull. I'm going to select this. Go to revolve. Pick that green. And then we're going to revolve it. Okay, now we're going to come up here and spin it. I'm going to make it a little thinner, so we're going to click on it there and pull 0.3, so it's just a tiny bit thinner. Okay, now we're going to put a plane in there, so we'll click on the plane. We're going to click on that blue arrow there, the Z. Now we're going to grab the move, click on this plane, grab the dark blue. We're going to pull that till it comes through the ring, right about there. Then we're going to come up here to plan view, make sure that's straight. Okay, now I'm going to draw a basic shape. Make sure you draw it, click on the plane there. Go up to there, down to there. Okay, we're going to do a shape like this. Now we're going to go get the offset. Select everything on the line. We're going to offset it up here, 1 mil. And then we're going to get offset again. And we're going to come down 1 mil. Okay, now select to click off. We're going to grab the line tool and put a line from endpoint to endpoint. Alright, now we're going to go get the trim away. Let's get rid of this stuff. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and pull. Or actually, we want to spin that, but we're going to project it. So we're going to go get the select tool. We're going to select here. Then we're going to come up here to project it onto there. And we're going to go check that, select the check. Now we're going to get rid of these. We don't need them anymore. Get rid of the plane. Okay, now you're going to select that. We're going to go move. Then we're going to create pattern. We're going to change the anchor point. So click on anchor point and click on that green right there. Doesn't seem to be moving over. Let's go grab that, move it over to there. Now you're going to grab, with that selected, you're going to grab that blue. Keeps checking off of there. All right, let's do this again. Let's select there. Go to move. Create pattern. Change the anchor point. And go ahead and spin this a little bit. Click on change anchor point. Go to the green there. I'm going to grab that blue, that dark blue. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't create the create pattern. You need to check create pattern. Grab the dark blue. Spin these around. I don't know if I'll have enough to put in 8. If I do 8, it'll overlap. I don't want it to do that, so let's try 8 and see what happens. Yeah, 8's good. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and select the click off. Now you only have to deal with one of these because it's a pattern. So we'll select pattern there. We'll go to pull. Then we're going to come over here and do cut. And then we're going to drag this in a little bit. It's taking a little while. Let's just undo that. That's too much. So just give it a second because it's got to do all of these. All right, that's good there. Now go ahead and select the click off. Now this is going to be our ring with our pattern in there. And then only other thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put a fillet here. Small one, 0.57, and then we'll do an 0.57 fillet there. Then we'll do the same on the bottom, 0.57, and then do this one, 0.57. Okay, this is going to be our ring with pattern, and now we're going to go ahead and add a gold texture to it. But what I want to do is Control Plus, because I want to go ahead and add some fillets to the outside of these. So just do as many clicks as you need to select everything. Go to pull. We're going to do a light fillet on this. Try about 0.15. Oh, it looks like I'll have to do all of them. Okay, and then on the inside, 0.15. Give it a second. Okay, that's weird that I did all of the inside ones, but only one of the outside ones. Okay, let's do this. 0.15. It won't take us that long to fill out all of these. 0.15. I'm going to go ahead and spin that. Go to pull. Multiple clicks. Type in 0.15. Let's pan this over. Grab pull. Do multiple clicks. Type in 0.15. Now we're going to go spin. Pull. Back to pull. Let's get that one. Type in 0.15. Get this one here. 0.15. Go ahead and spin this. I think I just have one more to go. Yeah, just this one here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and multiple clicks, go to pull, type 0.15. Okay, I think this is going to be it. This is going to be we did a fillet on the inside here, fillet on the outside. We added some chamfers to this. This is going to be our man's wedding ring with a symbol in there. What we could do is, if we don't want it to be that deep, we could actually pull this up a little bit. Only problem is it takes so long since it's got to figure out a bunch of these. I may have just frozen up the program. Hopefully I didn't. Okay, I'm going to leave it because it's getting to the point where it's temperamental and I don't want it to crash. So we'll go to the isometric view. Then we'll go back here to the top view. Then Control minus. Okay, this is going to be our ring with a pattern. So basically what we did is we offset a shape 14 millimeters which makes this ring 28 millimeters in circumference. Then we added the height to it. We revolved that shape around. Then we created this shape here. We used our offset to offset it to the top and then offset it to the bottom. Then we connected the line here. Then we created basically this shape, and then we created a pattern. We went to move, create pattern, changed our anchor point to make this the center. And we grabbed the dark blue one and we rotated this pattern around to a count of 8. And then we actually extruded this in, but we selected the cut when we went to pull. Instead of adding, we cut, and then it cut into the ring. And then we went ahead and added fillets to the outside and to the inside, 0.15. And that's going to finish our ring. And then we added fillets to the top here of the ring and to the bottom as well. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and save this out as a, we'll just call this a ring. And we're going to save it out as a Design Spark file. And then we're going to do a save as and save it out as a STL to the desktop. Okay, now we're going to go minimize this. We're going to drag our ring, our STL file into Rhino. And then we're going to add our gold texture to this. Give it a second to open up. Go ahead and click OK there. Now we're going to double click on perspective. We're going to click on that ring there. We're going to come over here to this tab, which is the materials tab. We're going to click this plus, and we're going to click the first one on top, which is import from material library. We're going to go to metal. We're going to go to satin, and then we're going to scroll down and we're going to select yellow gold. Okay, now to apply it, you can either click and drag the color over to the ring, or you can right mouse click and assign to object. And now we're going to go to this next one, the globe, the rendering globe. We're going to come over here to the backdrop solid color, click that white area. We're going to add a gray, then we're going to click OK. In order to view this, you have to come up here to view and select the ray trace. Now we'll select off of it. Now I want to rotate this. So just click with your mouse, rotate. I'm going to do a little bit darker color, so I'm going to click there and we're going to add a darker gray. And then I'm going to add a sunlight. So under lighting, we'll just click the light. Ooh, that's pretty bright. You can tune that down a little bit, but I think I almost would rather have the sunlight off and just have it dark like this. Okay, so now as far as your pattern, you can pretty much put any pattern that you want projected onto here, and then just do your copy, create pattern, and move your anchor point to the center. And then you can either extrude your pattern out if you want to add some depth to the outside of the ring, or you can go in, which would cut. So I like it best like cutting on the inside. We probably could have also filleted these sharp corners here and made them round. So this would have softened this up a little bit. Okay, now the only other thing I do is the ray trace takes 1,000 samples to complete. This is I usually don't wait the full 1,000 before I take a picture. This looks pretty good here. As it gets up to 1,000, it will look even better. But what I want to do here at this point is take a picture so that I can put on YouTube. So to do that, I'll hit the Windows symbol, Shift plus S. Then you get this window here, and then you just click and drag a marquee around the ring. And then you're going to get a little snippet. And then you just go ahead and go to the your paint. And then I'm going to click in there, the middle, hit Control V, Victor for paste. Then I'm going to click the crop. Then I'll go ahead and save this, save as, and I'll save it as a JPEG. And then I'll just call it ring 2, so it's not confusing. Save. And then I'll go ahead and close that out, and I'll close this, and I won't save it. So we used Rhino just to add the texture to it, because Rhino adds textures a lot better than Design Spark Mechanical. Okay, that's going to end today's tutorial. Hopefully you enjoyed watching and you got some useful tips out of this video. Thanks for watching.